Domestic cats are familiar animals, but much of their behavior still comes from their wild relatives. Even in a quiet home, a cat keeps many of the same instincts: careful movement, strong hearing, sensitive smell, quick reactions, territorial habits, and long periods of rest. At night, these behaviors become easier to notice. A cat may wake while the house is still. It may open its eyes, listen for a few seconds, then stand up slowly and stretch. The front legs reach forward, the back arches, the claws may extend briefly. Stretching helps keep the muscles flexible after sleep. Cats sleep for much of the day. Many adult cats sleep or rest for around 12 to 16 hours in a 24-hour period. Kittens and older cats may sleep even more. But cat sleep is not always deep sleep. A large part of it is light rest, where the cat can wake quickly if it hears movement or senses a change nearby. This pattern is linked to the way cats use energy. Cats are built for short periods of activity, followed by long periods of rest. Even a house cat that does not need to hunt still keeps this rhythm. A cat's body is designed for quiet movement. The soft pads under the paws reduce sound when it walks. The legs move carefully. The spine is flexible. The tail helps with balance. This allows a cat to walk along narrow surfaces, jump onto furniture, and land with control. When a cat walks through a dark room, it does not move randomly. It knows the layout of its environment. Domestic cats are territorial animals. They build a mental map of the places where they live: food areas, water bowls, sleeping spots, windows, doors, hiding places, and paths they use often. A home may seem simple to a person, but for a cat, it is a territory with many important details. Cats use scent to understand this territory. They have scent glands around the cheeks, chin, forehead, paws, and tail area. When a cat rubs its face against a chair, a doorway, or a person's hand, it is leaving familiar scent. This helps make the space feel known and secure. Scratching is also part of territorial behavior. It helps remove the outer layer of the claws, stretches the muscles, and leaves both a visual mark and scent from glands in the paws. In a calm home, a cat may scratch a post or a textured surface, then move on without urgency. At night, a cat may sit near a window and watch the outside world. Cats cannot see in complete darkness, but they see much better than humans in low light. Their eyes have large pupils that can open widely. They also have a reflective layer behind the retina called the tapetum lucidum. This helps them use available light more efficiently and is the reason their eyes may reflect light in the dark. Their vision is especially useful for detecting movement. A small motion outside the window, such as leaves moving or an insect passing near the glass, may catch their attention. But cats do not rely only on vision. Their hearing is very sensitive. A cat can hear higher frequencies than humans can. This helps them detect small sounds, including the movement of small animals, insects, or quiet noises inside a home. Their ears can rotate, helping them locate where sound is coming from. A cat sitting still may seem relaxed, but its ears are often active. One ear may turn toward a sound while the body remains still. Then the head may follow. This is normal alert behavior, not necessarily stress. Cats often observe before deciding whether to move. Whiskers are another important sensory tool. They are not just ordinary hairs. Whiskers are connected to sensitive nerve endings and help a cat detect nearby objects, changes in air movement, and the width of spaces. They are found on the muzzle, above the eyes, on the cheeks, and on the back of the front legs. When a cat moves through a narrow space, the whiskers help provide information about the environment. When a cat is curious or focused, the whiskers may move slightly forward. When it is relaxed, they may rest more naturally to the sides. After watching the window for a while, the cat may groom. Grooming is one of the most common cat behaviors. A cat's tongue has tiny backward-facing structures made of keratin. These help pull through the fur, remove loose hair, clean the coat, and spread natural oils. A cat may lick one paw, wipe the face, clean behind the ears, then groom the chest, sides, legs, and tail. Grooming helps with hygiene, but it can also help regulate body temperature and reduce tension after activity. Cats are generally clean animals because grooming is part of their normal daily routine. However, the amount of grooming can vary depending on the cat's age, health, coat type, stress level, and environment. The cat may then move toward its food or water. Domestic cats are obligate carnivores. This means their bodies are adapted to a diet based mainly on animal protein. In the home, their diet is usually provided by people, but their natural feeding behavior still affects how they act. Some cats prefer to eat small amounts at different times. Others adjust to scheduled meals. Many cats like routine and may become active around the times they expect food. Water behavior can vary. Some cats drink from bowls without hesitation. Others prefer moving water, such as a fountain. In nature, cats get some moisture from prey, so domestic cats may not always drink large amounts unless their diet or environment encourages it. After eating or drinking, the cat may return to a resting area. Cats often choose sleep locations based on warmth, safety, height, and visibility. A cat may rest on a chair, bed, shelf, windowsill, blanket, or box. Some cats prefer enclosed spaces because they feel protected on multiple sides. Others like high places because they can observe the room from above. A cat may circle once or twice before lying down. It may knead a soft surface with its paws. Kneading begins in kittenhood, when kittens press their paws against the mother while nursing. In adult cats, kneading is usually linked with comfort and relaxation. When a cat settles, its body position can show its level of comfort. A cat curled into a tight shape is conserving warmth and protecting the body. A cat lying on its side is usually more relaxed. A cat stretched out may be warm and comfortable. A cat sitting with paws tucked under the chest is resting but still able to rise easily. The tail may wrap around the body. The ears may stay neutral. The breathing becomes steady. Cats communicate in many ways, and most of it is subtle. Meowing is used often with humans, but adult cats do not usually rely on meowing as their main communication with other adult cats. With people, meows can become part of learned communication. A cat may use different sounds to request food, attention, access to a room, or response from a familiar person. Purring is commonly associated with relaxation, but it can happen in several situations. A relaxed cat may purr while being stroked or resting near someone it trusts. The sound is produced through movement of muscles in the larynx and diaphragm during breathing. Body language is very important. A raised tail can be a friendly greeting. Slow blinking can signal comfort. Ears turned back, a stiff body, or a fast-moving tail may show discomfort or alertness. A relaxed cat usually has softer posture, calmer eyes, and less tension in the body. Cats are often described as independent, but they can be social animals. Many domestic cats form strong bonds with people They may follow a person from room to room, sleep nearby, rub against them, or sit close without needing constant touch. Some cats enjoy living with other cats, especially if they were introduced carefully and have enough space and resources. Others prefer being the only cat in their territory. Social behavior depends on early experience, personality, environment, and how much competition there is for food, space, litter boxes, and resting areas. A calm cat in a stable home often follows a predictable daily pattern. It sleeps, wakes, stretches, grooms, eats, drinks, watches, explores, plays briefly, and rests again. Play is important even for indoor cats. Many forms of play copy natural hunting behavior. Watching, stalking, chasing, pouncing, grabbing, and biting a toy. This does not need to be intense. Short play sessions can provide movement and mental stimulation. At night, a cat may become active because its natural rhythm is often strongest around dawn and dusk. Cats are usually described as crepuscular, meaning they are most active during the low light hours of early morning and evening. But domestic cats can adjust their schedules around the routines of the household. A cat that plays in the evening may sleep more during the night. A cat that expects food early in the morning may wake before the person does. A young cat may be more active than an older one. An older cat may prefer warmth, soft surfaces, and shorter movements. As the house remains quiet, the cat may walk from one room to another. It may check a doorway, smell a familiar object, pause near a window, then return to its chosen resting place. This kind of movement is normal. Cats often patrol their territory in small ways. They are not always looking for something specific. They are checking that the environment is familiar and unchanged. The cat may stop and listen. Its ears move first, then the head, then the body. If nothing needs attention, it relaxes again. This pattern repeats many times in a cat's life. Observe, listen, smell, decide, move, rest. The simplicity of this behavior is one reason cats can feel calming to watch. Their actions are usually small, precise, and quiet. They do not waste much energy. They rest often. They move only when they choose to. Later in the night, the cat may choose a warmer place. Cats generally prefer warmth. Their normal body temperature is higher than a human's, and they often seek sunny windows, blankets, heated spots, or contact with warm surfaces. At night, a blanket, pillow, or sleeping person may become an attractive place to rest. The cat steps onto the bed or chair. It turns around once. It lowers its body. The paws tuck in. The eyes close halfway, then fully. During sleep, a cat may twitch slightly. Its paws, whiskers, or ears may move. Like humans, cats have different stages of sleep, including periods associated with dreaming. These movements are usually normal and brief. The breathing stays calm. The body remains loose. The room stays quiet. A domestic cat is a small animal, but its behavior contains many layers: predator instincts, social signals, territorial habits, sensory awareness, grooming routines, sleep patterns, and learned communication with people. It lives close to humans, but it is not only a pet in the simple sense. It is also an animal with its own rhythm, its own preferences, and its own way of understanding the environment. At night, that rhythm becomes clear. Wake, stretch, listen, walk, watch, groom, eat a little, drink, return to rest. The pattern is simple, but it is enough. The cat does not need much to feel secure. A familiar space, safe resting places, clean food and water, places to scratch, a window to observe and calm contact when it wants it. Now the cat is resting again, Its ears are relaxed, its whiskers are still, its breathing is slow. The night outside remains quiet. Inside, the home is calm. The cat has checked its small territory, used its senses, followed its routine, and returned to sleep. There is nothing dramatic here, only the ordinary life of a cat at night. And sometimes, ordinary animal behavior is the most restful thing to observe. A quiet room, a warm blanket, a sleeping cat, slow breathing, stillness, and the simple rhythm of rest